Hello everyone, welcome back. Good to see ya. So today we're going to be indulging in another self-care art day. I'm going to be drawing one of my favorite animals. That would be chickens. More specifically, some silkies with some headdresses on because they're too cute, and a faverolles. Fun fact about me, I used to live on property and we used to raise chickens. We raised some other animals as well, but one of my favorites was the chickens. So now you're just seeing me get some of our supplies ready. I'm going to be using my bunny pencil as usual with the pink erasable lead inside, my nitty eraser, my pink and yellow erasable highlighter, and at some point later I will be using the lavender erasable lead as well as the minty blue erasable lead. But for the most part, this will be what we're using today, and as well as some glitter, which you'll see later, because glitter just makes everything look nicer. So we're going to start off with this silky hen from this reference photo that I found off of Pinterest. It's the one on the left. They are both beautiful, but I just felt particularly like drawing the lovely lady on the left. I'll be doing the same drawing process with all three sketches today. I just start out by mapping out the general overall shape so I know how much space she's going to take up. And then from there on, I go in with a little bit more detail, kind of mapping out the direction of the growth of the feathers. I map out where her beak is, where the hair bow rests, how the feathers kind of puff out around it. And I go from there and I just remember to keep having fun with it because this is a self-care art day and this is all about having fun while drawing something new. Okay, and next we're moving on to drawing this silky hen from Pinterest as well, and I'm just going to go over that same art process that we just discussed with the first hen and enjoy the music. Okay, and moving on, we have our third sketch of the evening, and I'm going to be using this reference photo also off of Pinterest. This is the faverolles. One of my favorite things about chickens is when they have that kind of fearlessness about them, like they heard you saying something and they're not quite sure if they heard you right, so they're extending an open invitation for you to repeat yourself where they can hear you, and they're giving you their full and undivided attention. So I just really liked that reference photo. so I really wanted to draw it. So yeah, and I'm just doing that same process as before, mapping out the general shape, following the growth patterns of the feathers, finding where her face is, where I want certain shapes to go. Yeah. Okay, so at this point I'm going to go in with my lavender colored mechanical pencil, and I'm going to start darkening up that sketch so that she stands out a little bit more. I was really happy with these sketches, so I felt ready to move on to this portion. And for those of you who may be wondering, I am using it's this little scrap piece of color swatch paper from my sketchbook. I've had it for a few years. I just keep it with me and I use it as like a buffer so that way I don't smudge any of the other sketches beneath my hand. And so now once again I'm using that tried and true favorite technique of just the simple color blocking in the backgrounds with some bright colors. I'm just using those erasable highlighters again, and the pastel pink and the pastel, it's supposed to be pastel yellow, but it still kind of looks neon to me. Oh well, it's still pretty either way. And next up is the glitter. And so, of course, as always, I'm going to go in with the Sword of Godric Gryffindor, and I'm just going to spackle on some more Mod-Podge and sprinkle on some glitter. And then with that, I will call this page in my sketchbook complete. I'm pretty happy with this result. I had a heck of a lot of fun doing this. Chickens are one of my absolute favorite animals. I can't get enough of them. If you haven't ever experienced watching chickens run around in the field for a couple of hours, I highly recommend it. They are very social animals. Alright guys, so I think that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. As always, I hope that you will take care and stay hydrated. Make sure you're working on the right layer, and I will see you next time. Bye!